This is Eagle Out, and let's get straight into it, man. I want to talk AJ Brown a bit. I definitely want to talk AJ Brown a bit. He's speaking about like how he's traumatized by the draft. You know, he's traumatized. He's saying like, look, man, draft day is like, man, it gives me that jittery feeling again because he was traded on draft night to the Philadelphia Eagles. He somewhat knew it was coming, somewhat didn't, because the Tennessee Titans kept saying, oh, you're fine, this and that. Mike Rabel speaking out, oh, no, we're not trading him, this and that. But they wanted that pick. They traded A.J. Brown, and A.J. Brown is an Eagle. It looked like they deeply regret it, even end up firing their general manager. So, look, man, A.J. Brown just expressing his feelings. And while A.J. Brown was expressing his feelings about being traumatized, somewhat didn't know, somewhat did know he was going to get traded, it made me think. It made me think about Howie Roseman. Howie Roseman, he's going to make a splash. He's going to make a trade. I just don't know who. I wish I did. I just don't know who. Is it Buda Baker? Is it Buda Baker? I think it's somebody. Now, is Buda Baker worth like a 10th or even that 30th pick? Maybe not. I feel like with the 30th, we'll be reaching a bit. But I don't just see us sitting on our hands and just letting things go by. Even at 10, do we trade up for Jalen Carter? Because I'm hearing the Tennessee Titans might trade up to 2 and get C.J. Stroud, which changes a lot. A lot of calls are going. A lot of teams calling Arizona. I'm pretty sure that's probably the Eagles calling them as well. But like I said, man, I don't see Eagles just sitting on their hands. Just think of the past 2 drafts. Devontae Smith, you know, we traded up for him. We traded again in front of the Giants because we knew the Giants needed a receiver. We highway robbed the Giants for Devontae Smith. A.J. Brown, nobody really seen it coming. We seen the rumors. We seen it floating around. But then when you hear Tennessee saying that they're not going to trade him, and then when the time came, they traded him. Simple as that. Just like I said, man, I just really don't see how we sitting on his hands. The draft is going to be fun, man. It's definitely going to be fun. Depending on who we get, do we actually draft 5? Do how we break our heart and get Lucas Van Ness, who has really a high ceiling, but I don't see it. He got to work on his moves for sure. Got the power, got the speed. Do he break our heart with that pick? I don't know. Do we trade back and get Nolan Smith? This 10th pick is everything, man. It really is. So, yeah, man, me seeing A.J. Brown just go on his typical rant on Twitter really made me think, like, man, Howie, he's going to trade. I don't see us staying at 10. I just don't. I see us going up, trying to get Jalen Carter, going possibly back, or maybe we stay where we at 10, but maybe we trade up that 30th and try to get Brian Branch or something if we don't decide to get Buda Baker. But I think Buda Baker might be an Eagle. It's gonna be a top tier player Eagle, man. It's gonna be a top tier player that's an Eagle. But hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel, man? Do we stay at our spots? Are we gonna trade up? Is how we gonna make that typical splash? We've seen it the past 2 years. Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown. Not saying it's gonna be another receiver, but I think Howie makes another splash play. You're going to see a team on the clock like at 5 or 6. If a certain guy drop, and then next thing you know, they're going to switch the team to the Eagles. I'm telling you, we got a lot of capital to trade. We got 2 second-round picks next year. We probably could utilize one of those and trade up. Yeah, man. Yeah, just the draft night is going to be fun. Draft night is going to be fun. But this is Eagle Al. I'm out.